From defending champions to golfing legends, June 15, 2023 will see a packed roster of greats hit the links in sunny Southern California. Golf pros predict the 2023 US Open. Coming off two rain-soaked majors opening the 2023 season, all eyes in golfing will be tuned to the Los Angeles Country Club's North Course. It'll not only be the first time the tournament will be played there, it also marks the second time in the PGA's 123-year history that the City of Angels will host a US Open. 1948 was the last time LA hosted the prestigious competition, which took place at the Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades. The Los Angeles Country Club hasn't hosted a stop on the PGA Tour since the 1940 Los Angeles Open. 2023's US Open will be played on their 7,200-foot-long par 70 North Course, where pros like Jon Rahm, Brooks Koepka, Rory McIlroy, Scottie Scheffler, and Matt Fitzpatrick will vie for the crown. Naturally, the question going in is, who will win the famed major? The US Open started in 1895 at a 9-hole course in Newport, Rhode Island. Horace Rawlins, the first guy to ever win the thing, won $150 cash and a gold medal. Fast forward 128 years, and 2022's winner won $3.15 million. The competition has gone from a small tournament to one of golfing's biggest events, alongside the Masters, Open, and PGA Championship. Since Rawlins' inaugural win, golfing legends like Tiger Woods, Payne Stewart, Ernie Els, and Jack Nicklaus have all competed and won at the US Open. It's one of the highest honors in the sport, and this year, the field is packed with first-timers and previous winners. Let's take a look at some of the favorites. First up is the defending champion Matt Fitzpatrick. The 28-year-old Englishman won the 2022 US Open, marking his first ever major victory. It really was a full-circle moment for Fitzpatrick, as the tournament, which took place at Brookline, was also the same place a teenage Matt Fitzpatrick won a US Amateur trophy. Finding early success on the European Tour, Fitzpatrick's career took him to the United States, where he tied for 5th at the 2022 PGA Championship, as well as 2nd at the Wells Fargo Championship that same year. But the crowning achievement of his career was, of course, his US Open win. The British golfer finished 6th under par 274, narrowly staving off a playoff push, with Will Zalatoris on the 72nd hole, making it a memorable nail-biting finish. According to CBS Sports, Matt Fitzpatrick is somewhat of a long shot at 25-1 odds. One of the bigger names playing at the 2023 US Open is young superstar Rory McIlroy. At 10-1, McIlroy has a significantly better shot at winning the major in the eyes of odds makers, and there's a good reason for that. This 34-year-old Northern Irish golfing phenom already has 4 majors under his belt. On top of that, he's also a 3-time world golf champion, as well as one of the biggest names in the sport. Coming off of a big win at the Hero Dubai Desert Classic in January 2023, he's in winning form. Not to mention, he's won the major before, in 2011, meaning the dude knows what it takes to tackle the challenging tournament. It's never safe betting against Rory, but it is a stacked field this year. Can he win his first major since the 2014 PGA Championship? I'd say he's due. Also at 10-1 is American Brooks Koepka. Koepka will be coming in with arguably the biggest hot streak of any of his competitors. April 2023 saw him win a LIV tournament in Orlando, Florida, which was a big win personally, career-wise, and financially. Despite hitting the links for the PGA's newly arrived rival tour, Koepka went on to be the runner-up at the 2023 Masters, only losing out to Jon Rahm. He qualified for the 2023 PGA Championship at Oak Hill Country Club. Upon winning, he made all kinds of history. Brooks Koepka was the first LIV golfer to win a PGA major tournament. He became only the 20th golfer in history with 5 or more major victories, and he joined the likes of Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus as one of 3 golfers to win 3 or more PGA championships. Brooks is no joke. Heading out to Los Angeles, Koepka is looking for his 3rd US Open championship. It's very easy to see him heading to LAX with the 6th major championship on his resume. Last but definitely not least are the 2 favorites, Jon Rahm and Scottie Scheffler. Rahm is considered by CBS Sports to be the 2nd most likely winner of the 2023 US Open. This Spanish-born athlete is a monster on the links. Like Brooks Koepka, Jon Rahm is having a hell of a year so far. It started off with him winning the Sentry Tournament of Champions. Only 2 weeks after that, Rahm won the American Express competition in Southern California, shooting an insane 27 under par. Rahm wasn't done. As if winning 2 big tournaments wasn't good enough, the Spaniard told the golfing world to hold his beer. He won the Genesis Invitational, which also allowed him to claim the #1 ranking in the entire world. With that boosting his self-esteem, he went into the 2023 Masters with his chest out, head held up high. There was some drama as he was 4 strokes behind Brooks Koepka with only 30 holes left. Despite a weather delay, the Spaniard made a roaring comeback and got the W, beating out Koepka and the legendary Phil Mickelson. It was one heck of an achievement. Rahm was only the 4th Spanish golfer to ever win the Masters in its over a century-long history. And he became the first European ever to win both a US Open and a Masters. Jon Rahm is en fuego coming into the 2023 US Open. Surprisingly, he isn't the odds-on favorite to win though. That goes to American Scottie Scheffler. At 17-2, according to Caesars Casino Sportsbook, he is expected to win the 2023 US Open. The youngest of the tournament's favorites, Scheffler will still only be in his 20s. At only 25 years old, he won the 2022 PGA Player of the Year, as well as that year's Masters, beating out a living legend in Rory McIlroy. Then in February 2023, he scored a big victory by defending his title at the WM Phoenix Open. That bumped him up to a #1 ranking in the world before being knocked down a peg by Jon Rahm. In March 2023, he proved that he wouldn't be second best for long when he entered and won the Players' Championship. He regained his top ranking and then went on to tie for second at the 2023 PGA Championship. Scheffler is on a hot streak, and as the biggest up-and-comer in golf, a lot of people see him winning his first US Open in Los Angeles. Here's what some of the experts have to say about these top picks. Alex Massili of SI Golf said that he could see McIlroy winning if the weather conditions take a turn for the worse in LA. Massili says he seems to be a good mutter, so even though he's not necessarily on his game, he may be the one to take advantage of the conditions. The experts at Betting Pros also weighed in on Rory. They stated, the odds have grown longer on McIlroy in recent days, but it's wise to continue fading him at his current price. Greg Vara of RotoWire weighed in on whether Rahm or Scheffler will come out on top. Vara said, "There's nothing to dislike about Rahm. I expect him to be a factor all the way until the end, but I think it's Scheffler's turn this week." The Athletic's John Hayes thinks that Brooks Koepka's recent form and the hot streak will continue at the US Open. Hayes wrote about Koepka, "After what Koepka did at the Masters and his history at the PGA Championship, this could be another week of Brooksy. None of this even mentions the other big contenders like Tiger Woods, Colin Morikawa, Justin Thomas, Cameron Smith, and Max Homa. The attention of the golfing world will descend upon Los Angeles." This was who golf pros predict will win the 2023 US Open.